beauty unicorns, and welcome back to my channel and this video that is this month's quad, and I am so excited. I got some questions like, will you keep this up? Yes, I will. My goal is to do, I was gonna show you my fingers, 12. How? Sometimes I confuse myself, but my goal is to make 12 of these. So in December that we can look back at all 12 of these looks and be like, these are 12 different color combos that we have worked with during this year. And I want to just inspire that you don't have to buy new makeup. You can just find new color combos within your collection. And this is like, I feel like this is like a new wave of YouTube of like not having to buy a new thing every time you want to try a new thing, because new combos can be accomplished within your collection. And I asked you last month, which was February, no shocker, this is March, what color combo you wanted to see, and a lot of people said blue and a lot of people said blue and pink. And blue and pink, if you didn't know, is my favorite color combo when it comes to makeup altogether. I love a blue eye and I love blue with some pink. So I made two looks. That is what I'm doing here. I'm showing you how you can make two looks with a color combo with 4 shadows, and I'm trying to do one light and one more dramatic, and this is obviously the more dramatic. So towards the end of this video, after I swatch these and talk about my thoughts with this quad, you're gonna see both those looks. One more light, which I think is daytime appropriate. Yes, blue can be daytime appropriate, I promise you. And then one more dramatic if you like more dramatic makeup like me, or if you want to have some ideas for what you can wear on like parties or night outs and stuff like that. So this one we're doing pink and blue, and I love the combo between pink and blue. That is my favorite combo. And this month the quad is from Devinah. I'm trying to make like, if you don't have anything like this, you could at least not have to shop from 4 different places to get this quad. So if you want to complement your collection with like a color or 2, at least it's from the same place, so you don't have to be shopping all around. Last month we had Coastal Sand, and the month before that, the first month, was Anastasia Beverly Hills. So these are the colors from Devinah I chose. I do have a discount code with Devinah as well, but I love these colors and I wouldn't recommend them to you, discount code or not, if I didn't like them. I do use Devinah a lot on my channel, and I thought it'd be really fun for me to show some blues from Devinah, because I really love the matte colors from Devinah, and those 2 blue mattes, where you can see how they perform, are so good. So I will leave all the details down below, and I will also describe the colors, so if you want to look within your collection, you can try and find something that fits the description of these colors without having to actually go and buy them. I hope that makes sense. I also wanted to do this like a quad because I feel like there's been some kind of a YouTube sickness within the beauty community lately, where some people seem to think that you need to use 8 colors to make a look. You really do not. You really do not. You can make a look with 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 colors. I can make a really dramatic look just using 4 colors, and that's also something I want to show you with this series, that you don't have to have a zillion colors to make a look. 4 is enough, okay? So don't feel stressed if you don't have a lot of colors at home. You can make fun, colorful, dramatic, or inspiring looks without having to have a big palette that has a zillion colors. You don't have to have 4 different mattes in your crease. 1 or 2 is enough. It's fine. So let me swatch these colors for you. This is Ladylove. It is a light pink shimmery color. It is absolutely stunning and I really like this color. It is so pretty with a pink crease as well. It is just a really beautiful pink shimmer. And this is Paladin, and this is like a light blue shimmer that has a bit of a almost like a lavender tone in it as well. It's really pretty. So you can see that these 2 together are very beautiful. This is Candy. It is a mid-tone blue matte. And the last one is called Naval. It is a dark, like marine blue thing. It's very, very, very opaque and very colorful. So this is the combo that I am working with in this monthly quad. It is a beautiful combo and I loved working with this. But yeah, those are the 4 colors. I will describe them. It is a shimmery pink, a shimmery violet, periwinkle blue, a bright mid-tone, bright blue, like just a blue. That's the best description. It is and it's ultra matte, and then an ultra matte, like, it's called Naval, and it is a good name. It's like a marine blue. It is a darker one, and these are all the 4 colors I have on my eyes. No other colors, and also the lighter look, like I said. So please let me know down below what colors you would like me to do next month. It is officially spring in April in Sweden, so I would love to do something spring appropriate. Maybe I can do something with 3 colors together. Like, give me some suggestions. What would you like to see? I am all ears. Thank you so much for suggesting the blue and pink. It is my favorite combo ever. So yeah, let's get into the looks. And this is look number 2. Look number 1 is going to be a bit more light. Okay, so I am done with the face and I have primed my eyes. I always use concealer as primer and I don't set it with powder. I just like dot the creases out. That's how I do for primer. This is the quad we're using, and now we're doing the... I feel I have a hair here. Now we're doing the more light look, so I'm going to use these 2 on the top of my eyes and these 2 under my eyes. I've said this before, but if you want to go all in with color, or if you want to have color in your like more toned down look, keeping it more dramatic on the lower lash line will seem less dramatic than if you do full on color on the top of your eye. So we are going to go in with these 2 on my upper lid. I am actually going to start out with this blue at the half of the lid and this one at the inner half of the lid. And I am just going to use a pencil brush like this. This is E17. It is not really a pencil brush. It's like a dense domed crease brush. It is like a very big pencil brush. And I'm going to use that one. I'm just cleaning it off. And I'm starting out with the blue one, which is Paladin by Devinah. And I'm just going to put that here on the outside. Just dotting it out. And doing the same on the other eye. This is going to be a very simple look. This is not gonna take it that long if you wanted to do this at like an everyday thing, because it is not gonna take it that long. And now when I'm like this and it's kind of sloppy, I'm taking this again and I'm cleaning it off with this one. And I'm just blending the edges up into the crease. Yes, you can have shimmers in your crease. It's totally possible. You don't have to start out your eye look just like the same all the time. You can try something new. So it's looking like that. I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. And when you're blending shimmers, they usually give some fallout. So I'm just gonna brush that away. And I'm gonna take the same one and the same color, and I'm gonna go in a bit more over the part where I blended, just to make sure that it's not too sheared out on the lid. I want it to be sheared out in the crease, but not on the lid. Same again, I'm using the same brush. I'm just cleaning it in my Veramona color switch. It looks like this. I know you can buy cheaper alternatives to that as well, like on eBay and stuff. So now I'm gonna do the second color, and which is Ladylove, and I'm taking the same brush, just cleaned it off a bit. I'm doing the exact same technique. So I'm taking the pink one and I'm just pushing this into the lid on the outer part. So it's like half pink, half blue. And now I'm just taking like a bit away, and I'm taking a bit more pink, and I'm just dotting this where the colors meet, so it becomes like a mix between them, so it's not too harsh. As you can see, I'm just dotting and I'm gently dragging from the pink to the blue side, because it's easier if you take the pink over to the blue side than the opposite. And now I'm gonna do the same as I did on the other side. I'm just gently gonna blend this into the crease to make it look a bit more seamless. I'm also gonna take a more detailed pencil brush, and I'm gonna take it in my inner corners as well. This pinky one, Ladylove. Now I'm taking the Sigma Short Shader E20, and I'm gonna take this one that is called Candy, and I'm just gently gonna blend this on my lower lash line, just taking a bit on the brush and just gently gonna blend this on the lower lash line to get a bit of blue there. You see, like that? So I'm not taking it all the way to the inner corner because I have a bit of the pink there. So I'm gonna leave the pink there and just let the blue be under the eyes, but not all the way to the inner corner. And now I'm gonna do the same that I did last month, and I'm just gonna use a little bit of this Naval in my outer corner on both the inner and the outer part. I'm just using a small brush. This is the Morphe M507. I'm just putting just a little dot here, just ever so lightly and taking it under my eye as well, just to darken this up a bit before we go in with mascara, but ever so lightly. Do you see how little I'm taking? Nothing extreme, just a little darkness to give an illusion of that being a bit smoked out, but not too much. So there I have all the colors on my eyes, and I am gonna do some mascara and I'll be right back. So this is the look right now. I use the Bad Gal Bang and just curl my lashes, and this is one layer, and I'm really liking this mascara. And I'm not gonna put on any falsies on, because I think that if you were to do this as a softer look, maybe like I'm looking in the monitor and it's looking like a softer look, and I don't have any liner and I don't have any false lashes, and it's just a pastely soft look. I am gonna use Prance gel liner pen by Colourpop. It is my favorite, and I thought that with this look it's perfect. I just love this liner, it's so good. And yeah, that is the finished look. This is how my first like softer pastely look with this month's quad is looking. And for me personally, I work in an office environment and I could show up with this to work. I could go to work like this and nobody would like think that it's weird or inappropriate, but I do understand if for some people it is not appropriate for work. But like imagine this on a shopping Sunday with your friends, or going on a brunch, or like a daytime birthday party. Imagine something fun like this, or like the Easter day lunch. Perfect look for that. So I am really happy that I created this, and if you want to see, stop it. If you want to see the more dramatic look with these four, stay tuned, it's coming right now. Okay, so it's time for look number 2, and this is going to be the more dramatic kind. I wanted to do another one of those halo eye with two like shimmers on the side and a shimmer in the middle, which I would say is a more easy halo eye. I did one for last Thursday. It was my throwback Thursday for the Juvia's Nubian 2. So if you know, if you want to see another video with this technique, you know where to look. So I wanted to use both of these on the lid for that, to show you that this technique can be done with several other colors and maybe give you some ideas on what you could do. I'm going to start out with this one that is candy in the crease, and then I'm going to deepen it up with this one. It's Naval, right? I cannot seem to remember these names. One sec. Yes, Naval. So I'm gonna start out with those two in the crease and just get it to be somewhat like just a dramatic blue crease before I go in with the shimmers. So this is gonna be a more dramatic look. I kind of said it was gonna be, so don't be surprised. I'm gonna start out with the Morphe 433. I think I'm gonna start out with that one, and the candy one. And like I said before, with blue shadows, the best way to get them as opaque as possible is to dot them on where you want them, like really rub them in the skin, into the skin, and then once you have them where you want them to be, that's when you start blending just the edges. Not like all over the color, but just the edges. You cannot use those like going all over the lid with the blue. It's just gonna look muddy. You're not gonna get it to be as opaque as you want it to be, and you're gonna be disappointed. So it's not going to be the same as if you started out with like a peachy shade. You can have a different technique. With blue, you have to work in smaller strokes and really rub it into the skin. Now that I have the blue where I want it, I just clean the brush a bit. I'm using my Vermona color switch, but you could clean it on just a bit of paper to get rid of the excess shadow in the brush. And then I just take the clean brush and I just blend over the edges. Not all over the shadow, just the edges to make it look more seamless. And I don't really care what's going on the lid, because I'm gonna cover that up with the shimmers anyway, so it doesn't really matter what's going on there. It's looking something like this, and I'm gonna switch it up to another brush. I am gonna use the Sigma Small Tapered Blending E45, and I'm gonna go into this Naval color, and I'm just gonna deepen this up. So I'm gonna put it at the same place as I did the candy one, but just a bit lower. Same technique, dotting it on. This one is so good because it's so tapered, so I can really like put it in my crease, and here I can go a bit back and forth and just rubbing it into the skin, just like I did with the other color, just making this more deep. So I'm gonna do this and then, well, of course the other eye, and then we can do the lid. So it's the same technique as I used with the other palette, just other colors. Remember, if you see a technique you like and a shape you like, you can always switch out the colors to colors that you like if you want to do it, but just with other colors. And now I'm taking the brush I had before and I'm dipping into just a little bit of that candy, and I'm just running that on the edge where the darker and the lighter color meet to make them blend together. But I'm not touching the inner part of the crease because I don't want it to muddy up. So this is the look on one eye and not the other. As you can see, it's very dramatic blue, and I just left the lid. I'm gonna do the same on the other eye, and then we can come back and do the halo on the middle. Okay, so that is the crease all done, and now we're gonna go into this. This is Paladin and this is Ladylove. So I'm gonna start up with Paladin, and I'm just gonna use a pencil brush. Let me see if I can find something fitting. So I'm gonna use a pencil brush, and I'm just gonna take Paladin and I'm gonna spray my brush a little bit. I'm taking first the color and then spraying. I do get this question a bit, like, do you spray before and after? And I spray the brush after I took out the color from the pan because I don't want the pan itself to be wet. And then I'm just dotting this on the outside of the crease, and I'm also gonna have it on the inside. So I'm leaving the middle blank. And it doesn't have to be perfect now to begin with. We're just getting the color where we want it to be. And now I'm just trying to dot on the edges a bit. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just pressing on the edges to blend this into the crease. Since the crease and this blue color has the same color, I mean, they're both blue, I don't need to blend that much. And now I'm picking that more detail brush as well and just blending a bit very lightly on the edges to make it blend together. See, I got a bit of blue here as well because of the fallout, and that's not, I mean, it's not good, but it's not, doesn't bother me that much because I'm gonna do blue on the lower lash line as well. And you see, I like just kept a little bit in the middle. So I'm gonna take another pencil brush, one that is doesn't have any blue on it, and I'm taking that Ladylove and I'm spraying that one as well. And then I'm just putting this in the middle, like that. Just putting in the middle and then just dotting it to blend it out with the blue and make it look a bit seamless. When the blue and the pink mix, they become a bit of a purple, so it becomes a bit of a transition in between them. So it's looking like that. I think that is so pretty. I'm so happy with that. I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. I'm gonna use a bit of this MAC Chromographic pencil in Marine Ultra, and I'm gonna use that on my waterline. I'm also gonna smudge it a bit under my eyes so that I can put the bright candy one on top of it. So now that I've done that, I'm taking this one that is candy, the bright blue one, and I'm gonna smudge that like on top of this. I'm taking it all the way into the inner corners because I don't want to have an inner corner highlight. I just want it to be like blue all the way in. That is a really nice and dramatic effect when you're doing either a smoky eye or like a halo eye, to not have an inner corner highlight and just take the color all the way in. I do that quite a lot actually, and I don't know if I ever explained why. But it's to make the eyeshadow look even more sultry and dramatic. So it's looking like that. This is a very dramatic look. I am gonna do some lashes. I think I'm just gonna take this Chroma pencil, by the way, and just smudge this a bit on the lash line so that I can put some lashes on top. You see, I'm not even that thorough, but just smudging the pencil a bit like this on the lash line makes it a whole lot easier if you want to put some lashes on, because you don't get that gap. And you don't want the gap. The gap doesn't look good on anyone. I almost forgot to show you the look with just mascara and no lashes, and this is how it looks then. It's pretty dramatic, and I feel like a look like this, some lashes, it is appropriate, but if you don't like lashes, this is how it's gonna look. It's still very colorful, so I don't think that anyone would be like, you know, missing lashes maybe because it is so dramatic and colorful. But I'm gonna put on this are the Iconic Lights by House of Lashes. I think this is gonna be the last time I use this pair because they are starting to fall apart, to be honest. I just put the outer part on and then I take the tweezers and I just lift in the inner part. And that's that, and I leave it to dry a bit and then I pinch it together either with my fingers or with tweezers. I should get one of those lash applicator helper thingies. I think that could actually be something for me. I should check into that. So that's when it's looking when I got the lashes on. Let me see if I can pinch these together a bit. And that's the finished look. Let me zoom out a bit. That's how it's looking, and it's very blue, it's very dramatic, and I love that. I love a dramatic blue look, and if I want to go like out and about and I want to be like at a party or an event, I love having a blue eye, and blue with pink looks so good. And you can always tone it down a bit and not go as high up as I did, for example, if you want it to be not as like all over the place. But yeah, that was it for this month's quad and the 2 looks. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to give your suggestions down below on what colors you would like to see next month, because this month was based on so many of you saying you wanted blue and you wanted blue and pink together. So that's what I gave you, and yeah, next month is like, that is definitely spring here in Sweden. I'm so excited about that. So let's have something spring and fun, shall we? And yeah, that was it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching my videos and for commenting. I love reading your comments. You're a bunch of really smart and insightful and positive bunch of people, and I love reading what you have to say. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you want to be, the button is down below. I'd love to have you, and I will see you in my next video, which will probably be tomorrow because I keep uploading way too much, let's be honest. But yeah, bye!